So in one of my previous videos, I shared some important information about how important it is to give your child some space to talk. So look, I'm going to challenge a lot of you parents with what I'm about to say, but hear me out. When your child is dealing with depression or dealing with other mental health symptoms, it could just be phase of life situations. Teenagers, although sometimes we don't feel that way, a lot of times we need to remember that teenagers really are learning about the world, learning about themselves, and going through all types of different changes internally. Sometimes we have to remember the changes that we went through. But one important thing I want to point out to you all is that teenagers need a safe space. Of course, parents reach out to a therapist so that their child can receive professional help and receive a safe space with someone neutral and as objective as possible. But we don't live with you all. We're not accessible all the time. You can't have an appointment every day. I mean, you could, but the point is that the teens still need a safe place to talk. If you are able to, the challenge I want to give parents right now is to allow your child purposeful time, okay, once a week or whatever meets you all's needs, to actually give them a neutral and safe place to talk. Now, here it is. Here's the catch. This means that you have to give them a safe place to talk where nothing is off limits. I've seen some really funny videos and reels online about giving the teen a place to talk, and the teen goes off, and it's super funny. But there's some truth to it. Teens a lot of times have some stuff to say, and you have to provide them a respectful and safe space to talk without repercussion, meaning you're there to just listen. And depending on your parenting style, this can be difficult. However, respect goes both ways. So teens, if you're watching this and if your parents are letting you watch this, this means that you have to be respectful towards them. They have to be respectful towards you. And this is a space to listen, digest, and maybe come back to your therapist and talk about what was said. But, the problems with our relationships a lot of times have to do with the things that go unsaid. Okay, so we have a lot of families, hundreds of thousands of families. We got a lot of elephants in the room. And so, my encouragement and my goal is always, let's get these elephants out of the room. Let's go ahead and expose them so that our families can grow closer and tighter together. So that's my challenge to you parents, to literally give your child a moment, a neutral space, and an amnesty space to share whatever is on their minds, so we won't have any secrets or relationship killers in families. So I want you to give them a space. Let's start with 5 minutes for you to say, you can respectfully say anything that you want to say. Nothing is off limits. And I'm going to sit here and listen. Now, you might not like my face, but I'm going to sit here and listen. When you get done, especially if it's overwhelming, I'm going to walk away for a moment, and then we can come back and talk about it. Parents, what you need to do is whatever they say, it may be overwhelming, may not be, whatever it is, receive it. And I want you actually to walk away and think about it. If you know that you may speak in a reactive manner, I don't want you to speak in a reactive manner. I want you to really, really think about the thoughts. And I want you, there needs to be a follow-up conversation to say, I don't really know what to say to that. Thank you for sharing. I want you to be able to trust me. Thank you for sharing with me. This may be something you have to talk to your therapist about, but how can I support you? Or, it's okay to say, those are behaviors we don't agree with, but I appreciate you sharing it with me. But we got to improve on that because that's not who we are as a family. Something to that matter. But we still want to respond in an empathetic, non-judgmental tone, because we're trying to build trust between parents and when children at their teenage ages is very important, because there are going to be a lot of things that they may face at that age that only their friends are knowing. And their friends a lot of times don't have the wisdom to help them navigate through the things that they're facing. So, This is Cleveland Robinson at Real Soul Ambassador, your neighborhood therapist. Be sure to subscribe and share this with a parent. Share this idea with a parent. We're talking about an amnesty hour or amnesty 5 or 10 or 20 minutes to talk about whatever's on your mind. Tell me what y'all think below. Let me know if you did it. Let me know how it worked with your kid. And look out for more videos at Real Soul Ambassador. Subscribe to this page. Peace. God bless.